It's amazing how quiet this dog gets when we're doing the show, because she gets on my nerves now lately. Since I'm the only one in the house taking care of her now.
What does she do?
She begs
all
day.
Like, hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, look at this.
Well, ever since my mom got on that bacon, ever since she got on that shit, I got bacon treats downstairs. And that's what she wants all day.
Bacon bits.
Yes, it's like these fake bacon treats. And she wants to eat that all goddamn day. And she can't do that.
No. You don't want to just leave the bag down for her.
She'll die.
Bacon overdose.
Yeah.
First of its kind.
Man, she'll be foaming bacon foam from the mouth.
It was worth it.
She might live. I don't know. We had a dog one time. I told y'all that the dog that ate all that church's chicken. And that dog,
so bloated.
That dog was bloated. That dog's stomach was. We thought that dog. There was no way that dog was gonna be alive. That dog was round. You know how you see in cartoons when a cartoon character eats too much and their body gets round.
Yeah, like a balloon.
Yeah, that's what happened to that dog. It was like that, and we thought that dog. There's no way this dog's gonna live. But
it's just funny. It couldn't help itself.
No, he couldn't. He said that dog said, "I will never get a chance like this in my life again." We left a whole bunch of church's chicken on the table. My sister, she was pregnant at the time. Her water dropped, and we had to leave. Everybody just panicked and just left. And there was a whole fried chicken spread on the table. The only thing that dog didn't eat was, I think, the corn.
Yeah, that doesn't eat
Yeah, that dog like vegetable.
Yeah,
would have helped him to move it through.
Oh, yeah. Little fiber.
Yeah, that dog ate the biscuits.
Wow.
Bones were gone. All that's the most amazing thing. Like, there was not a bone left. You know you're not supposed to give dogs chicken bones.
No, you're not.
That dog said, well, shit, I don't know what dog. And this is no normal situation.
They've kept these from me my whole life. What if y'all left, he looked around and tied on a bib first?
Well, if he did, the bib was gone too. He ate that shit too.
Well, once they got chicken grease on there.
And that dog ate the bones, the chicken, the biscuits. And we had another vegetable there, made some fried okra. So me ate all that shit too. I was surprised he ate the goddamn box and everything. But we went through that whole house looking for that dog. My brother-in-law was panicking. Oh, where is he? Where is he? He could have just disappeared like this. I looked on the table. I looked under the bed, and I just saw two beady eyes shining at the dog. And that dog, he couldn't move. We had to pull him out by his hind legs.
Little glutton.
Because he couldn't move. He just kind of looked at us. I even looked at my brother and said, man, I love dogs, and it pains me to say this, but I don't think he's going to make it. You think so? We kind of just carried him outside to die.
You had to take him to the vet to get his stomach pumped?
We just carried him outside and hoped for the best, and that dog wouldn't. We don't know what happened because it was dark, but we put him in there. And somehow he found a way to waddle himself up and just crawl into the darkness. And I guess in the shadows, he took the most massive shit he ever took because he came back lean. Came back looking like a normal dog. And he was fine. In fact, he was happy. He was running around to get out there because he was happy to get all his shit out of his system. That is the weirdest situation I've ever seen because we were gone for about 6 hours, 5 hours, and I just remember at the hospital, we all concentrating on my sister having a baby, and my brother-in-law was like, oh shit, the chicken, the dog. And we got in the car, ran up in there, he bumped off the door, Chester! No dog was coming. I was like, oh my God, I said, this dog got a chicken overdose. He dead. I would normally cry about an animal dying, but inside I was laughing so hard. I was like, that dog went out doing what he loved. Eating chicken.
And you guys were gone for what, 5, 6 hours, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wonder, like, did he spend the first hour debating with himself? It's right there, but they could come back. Man, just do it. It's going to be too late. No, but I don't want to get in trouble, though.
Yeah, he had a dog angel and a dog devil on his shoulder.
The devil convinced him, though, in that first hour.
Now, they taught you never to get on that table, Chester. Yeah, but what chance you gonna have again to do this shit? Fuck that bitch, man. Eat that food.
If you don't eat this shit, we gonna have a problem.
You a bitch if you don't. Now what you gonna do?
They may never come back. This might be it. It's all the food you get.
Hey man, fuck them.
You gotta look out for you.
How y'all doing, man?
That's good.
No, did he die? Somebody checked it. Did he die? No, he did not die. He did not die. Now, that dog is very, no, he's dead now. But that's because he died of, like, old age.
No, it was the chicken, man.
There
It
was
was.
that one bone that was just still circulating around and it finally caught.
That bone lasted a long time because that dog, for a dog that ate chicken bones, that dog lived a nice, ripe old age. That dog lived to be about, shit, he was a miniature schnauzer. That dog lived to be about 14 years old, man.
Oh, he's a little dog like that?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
ate all that chicken?
Yeah, he was not that little. He was medium-sized dog.
Okay.
But yeah, still. But that dog lived to be shit. He probably lived so old because he ate that chicken.
And he had stories to tell other dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, that dog lived to be 13, 14 years old, man. And, you know, shit, and I'm sure his last memory was he was eating that chicken. That dog lived through a lot of shit, man. That dog, because that dog lived through that episode of eating all that chicken. And I was always around. I'm surprised they didn't think that I was the one trying to kill this dog, because it was always, you know, that dog never got in these situations until you were around, Corey. But he was in Waco. We were visiting my mom. And there was, I took him out in the front yard to take a shit or take a leak or something. And this dog was always barking at motorcycles and cars, especially motorcycles. He thought they were super dogs or something. He was always going crazy with motorcycles, but cars too. And so there was a car in our neighborhood coming around the corner, not really speeding, but not really going slow, but you could hear it. And I saw that dog look up, and I could have stopped it, but I said, I know this dog got more sense than to do this. And that car came around the corner, and that dog heard it, and he's like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. And he ran out in the middle of the street and tried to bite a moving car.
Yeah.
That car, and didn't slow down. car came around, Chester ran right for it, went for the back tire, and all I heard was, and I turned around, and that dog was spinning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it hit his head. Didn't crush him, hit his head and knocked it back into the yard, man, where he spun back into the yard. And he just kind of, he just laid there and kind of looked up like, oh my fucking God, because I thought the dog was dead. I was like, that's it. I was like, shit, I just witnessed this dog dying. But he kind of looked up like, oh, I said, how the fuck are you still alive? And he kind of got up and he started trying to walk.
Oh, shit.
And he was walking fine for about 2 minutes, but then he got to a point where he started walking and he fell over. He was like,
Oh.
he started trembling. He started getting the shakes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, because at first I thought, oh, cool, he's not dead. And I said, so I guess we don't have to mention this to anybody.
Yeah, then blame it on me.
Yeah. Because they're going to say I didn't take care of the dog. But he got to the door and started shaking and shit. I'm like, oh, fuck. And I went ahead and went inside. And I just say, well, maybe that was the only one. And he went inside and started looking like that motherfucker from the Thriller.
Yeah.
The Thriller video. He started shaking, and they looked at the dog and they said, what happened? I said, all right. I said, he ran after a car. He got hit. I said, I had nothing to do with this.
The universal gesture, don't blame me.
Yeah, I said, it's your fucking crazy dog. I didn't tell the dog to go run after a moving car.
He made his choice.
Yeah.
Now he's living with the consequences.
There's a lot of dogs. I'm sure if there were other dogs later that he told them. They said, man, what happened to you? And he was like, man, I ran after a car. And they like, you tried to catch it? She's like, we usually just chase after him. We don't ever try to bite him or catch him, man. We don't really go through all that. So
I ain't no punks like y'all. I go for it.
yeah, what happened to your ass? But yeah, what happened was his brain was swelling.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's so he's having seizures. So they had to take him to the all-night animal hospital, and they gave him a little IV drip to keep his brain from swelling.
They didn't have to drill a hole.
No, they just put a little IV on him, and I don't know what the liquid was, but they gave him this little IV, and it brought down the swelling in his head. That dog lived. That dog, I don't know, man.
It's lucky. Was lucky.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, definitely. Dumb luck.
Did he ever chase cars again?
You know what? I don't know. I doubt it. I'm sure he looked at me like, no, that's all right.
Next time, though.
Yeah, get him next time.
Like, I seen a lot of dogs chase cars. Chester's the only one that I saw try to catch